Before we begin today's episode, we wanted to announce that we have officially launched our Patreon, where you can find exclusive content, engage with North Coast, and get access to perks like recordings from live shows, freestyle tips and tricks, and Patreon-only episodes. Whoa, you're getting access. For top-tier patrons, we'll even have pre-order links for live events and virtual freestyle lessons. Sign me up. So visit patreon.com/North Coast Podcast and help your favorite hip-hop improv team thrive. Welcome to the North Coast Podcast. We are here at Sweet Tea Studio in Brooklyn, recording live in person, I guess, live in the moment for you. We like to interview all sorts of comedians, creatives, just straight up interesting people and make up hip hop improv songs about their lives. But today, we're going to be doing some improv for you instead. So, in the studio, I am Douglas Widick.
I'm Ralf Jean-Pierre, Precious Gorgeous.
I am Sydney Duncan.
I'm Dr. Brick.
Hey! And so all we need to get started today is, first we're going to check in a little bit, talk a little bit about how we're doing. So, in the studio, first time on the podcast.
Yeah.
Sydney Duncan.
Duncan on them.
Yeah, you had a harrowing.
Yeah, Duncan on him, yeah.
Duncan on. Oh, I like that. Have you ever gotten that one before?
Actually, in college when everyone was like, oh my God, Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, you know my age. So my friend
Instagram
had
was
the idea.
Starting in college for you.
No, but I think my generation, like I was in college from 2012 to 2016, and that was like the boom of Instagram. And my friend was like, your username should be Sydney Duncan on them. And I was like, that's brilliant.
Yeah. And then you were like, but I have a career in acting, and I...
Actually, it was always my original Instagram, and then I stole my original Instagram's thing for my comedy page.
Oh, nice.
Now the other one's like Beagles and Beyonce.
Oh, fun. Yeah. So you have two accounts? You have like a...
I have an old one, but I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't use it anymore.
You don't use it anymore?
Yeah, just has a whole bunch of dance photos.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you study dance in college?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's fantastic. Well, Sydney, I know you had like a harrowing taxi ride here.
Oh my
God. You want
God,
to tell us about it, or is it too traumatizing?
No, it's okay. I mean, let's freaking talk about it, y'all. So, sometimes when I get into a taxi, I get profiled. But what's interesting is that one time I was in a taxi in New York with my dad, and he got in and he could suss out that this guy was just like, I don't want to take y'all. He was like, fine. And we were already like 2 minutes into the ride, and he was like, I'm getting out now. I was like, Dad, we still he already started driving me out there. No, if you're gonna be that mean, like, I'm not doing this. And I always think about that. But yeah, no. So the taxi driver, I got in.
So your dad broke up with a taxi driver 2 blocks in. He was like, fuck this, we're not paying this, we're out. I love that.
Yeah.
Your dad's got some chutzpah.
No, he could tell that. Like, he was like being racist. He didn't want to take us, and he was like, I'm not doing this. And I was like, wow, my hero. But no, today I get in and I'm like in like Midtown Manhattan. I'm like, hey, I need to get to Brooklyn. The trains are down. This is the address. Oh, he just was like weaponizing competence. He was like, well, I don't know that address. Who knows addresses?
Right.
Who knows?
Right. This isn't London where there's like a cabbie test.
Like, he just like took the hands off the steering wheel. I was like, well, I just don't know.
That's a great approach to life.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, can you please make me some Tuscan ragu? It's like, no.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Of course not.
Yeah.
It's like we have these phones now with all the information in the world at our fingertips.
Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, well, I can give you the address. I can tell you what neighborhood it's in. It's literally right across the Williamsburg Bridge. It's actually really easy. And he was like, well, I just don't know. I don't drive you people over there. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just get out of the car. It's this whole thing where I'll just get out of the car.
It's a Pixar villain?
I know. Yeah. I was just like, you could tell he was just grumpy.
It was a 4-foot tall soccer ball.
But what was interesting, I just was running so late. I was just like, well, we the people could use technology and figure out how to get over there. And he was just like, well, you're going to have to tell me when to take a left and right. And I'm like, honestly, at this point, whatever. Like, just drive, please. Because the trains are delayed, it took a while to just get a cab. So I was just like, okay, me and Mr. Grumpy Grumps are going to go to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And of course, I still stayed in the car. But
Oh my
I just
God.
needed to get here. I was
Between
just like,
Sunday trains and a racist taxi driver,
Yeah.
the absolute worst.
but you know what? You can't break my soul.
Hey.
If you're wondering what my motto is inside my head during these moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't know. I thought just check in and see how you're doing with it.
I'm good. I was just excited about this. I was like,
Hell
dude,
yeah.
I don't even care what you say. I'm about to be on the North Coast podcast, so I don't care.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Hell yeah. What's going on with you, Ralph? How are you?
Yeah.
I'm on the ups. I'm doing better. The sun is coming out.
You still boxing every day?
4 days a
Ooh.
week.
That is
4
so
mornings a week.
freaking cool.
Yeah, I always wanted to do it. It's funny, we were just talking about, I saw Creed. Yeah, I always wanted to,
That's
do
a
it.
theme in your
so-
life is boxing.
Something about boxing, man. Like, I when I was younger, I never cared about boxing. I never cared about, and then it's funny because I just listened to an interview with him yesterday. He's starting to making a comeback tour. But I just, Will Smith was in Ali, and I saw Ali, and then I was like, who is this guy? And then I just became like lifelong obsessed with Muhammad Ali. And
He's
then
amazing.
that started like, I wouldn't say I'm not obsessed with any sport, but I'm obsessed with a lot of athletes.
Okay.
Like I know a lot about Michael Jordan. I know a lot about Mike Tyson. I know a lot about Kobe. I know a lot about Tim Duncan. I know a lot about Floyd Mayweather. I know a lot about, just certain Muhammad Ali. I know a ton about like certain people. I get,
Yeah.
It's like very fascinating.
yeah.
Yeah.
It fascinate me.
I want a Tim Duncan jersey.
Oh man.
Not for reasons that.
He's my favorite
anything.
basketball player. I
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
love him.
Who's Tim Duncan?
Oh man, he was
Spurs.
He was on the Spurs, and
Okay.
he's got
A
5
recent retiree?
He retired like 5-6 years
Yeah.
ago.
Something like
Okay.
that. Also, his daughter's name is Sydney.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
wow.
like, I
Your
think
father.
6 or 10.
At Texas.
But she has way more money than me.
2 Sydney Duncans in Texas.
Yeah.
There's just something about him that like is so, he's like, I don't know, there's something so even and cool about him. He's not impressed by anything,
Yeah. It's
and-
an alert calmness.
yes.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my favorite thing in the world these days.
And like Michael Jordan had 6 rings in a row.
Mhm.
Tim Duncan has 5 rings over 20 years.
Wow.
Wow.
So over 20 years, he was a force.
My dad
Yeah.
loves watching. Is it 30 by 30 or 30 for
30 for 30?
Yeah. And Tim Duncan, like on one of the episodes, he loves to like, especially with the new guys in the league, like he loves to just like whisper little things like,
Yep.
hey, on this, go to the left and go to the right, and then put your weight on this. Like he loves the technique, and you don't think he's like paying attention to all these things, and then when you watch his eyes, like he's paying attention to the technique of everything around him.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
a beautiful,
Reminds me of a
graceful
dancer. Yeah.
man, and so simple. Like I feel like a basketball player, especially somebody like him who has so many rings, and you would think, not that I'm judging any of the other guys who are like flashy, and I love all the fashion and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like, there's a clip of him that I think about all the time, which is deep in his career, where he walks to the bench, he goes to sit down, and you see somebody put an empty little cup on his seat, and he sits on the cup, and he goes, because he lost, because they play a game where they try to sneak a cup into somebody's seat before they sit down. Like
Got it.
that's those little simple little things is like what they do, and I just like that is it to me. That's it. So like I love Jordan, I love Kobe, I love Shaq, but like Tim Duncan is the guy. I'm not a basketball fan. I don't know anything about basketball,
Right.
but I'm fascinated by
Love
that
basketball.
mentality.
Also,
The
it's
big
so funny.
fundamental is his
The big fundamental
that's
is his thing.
nickname.
Oh,
That's his nickname.
okay. So he's core principles.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
else is like, huh, ha, ho. And he's like,
Yep.
Yeah,
Down
that's
the
cool.
middle.
I respect that. So I love facts like around basketball about the people. Like for instance, I'm from Dallas, so Dirk Nowitzki, like his wife, he's married to a black woman, and she always wraps to-go food like over foil. Like she'll make him a plate and put foil over it, and like every game he'll have his to-go plate in hand. Everyone's like all fashionable, like Kyle Kuzma in like the big pink jacket, and he'll just have his plate walking in like, this is my wife's food, y'all. So cute. Yeah.
I love a home cooked meal. Oh my gosh, I've been on such a home cooking kick lately.
Ooh.
I don't know what it is. I feel like it's because you can control the salt and oil going into it. And I feel like restaurants will cover up crappy ingredients with salt and oil.
Yep.
Like, grade B veggies, grade C, whatever. And so when you have like everything fresh, it's just, I don't know. I've been on this. My girlfriend's really big on it. And so we've been cooking at home like crazy lately. And I've been on that meal prep grind and all that stuff. And
that's good.
Are you a home cooking person?
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I burn water.
Yeah. But not even you cooking at home, but like, are you somebody who like cherishes a home cooked meal?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, coming home, like something that'll make me cry is like if you wake up on a Sunday and you smell like your mom's food, like that. If you could package that smell and sell it, you would be a billionaire. Like whatever your like parents or just your childhood smell of like Sunday morning, I think that would be very marketable. Someone LLC that.
Early morning bacon smell candle.
Yeah.
It's got to be out there, but
It's
not
probably,
as good as like it could be. I would have it if it was
like
perfect.
personal and perfect. Yeah.
Are you the same way, Brick?
Like I do enjoy like I do like when I come home like on a road trip or whatever. It's just like it's always nice to like have like I growing up I always just eat a lot of rice, and I think that's just I'm Asian Filipino. Spoiler alert. We had a whole episode about that.
You now know. You now know.
Yeah. No. I forgot because JD was on that whole song.
We did a whole Filipino song.
Yeah, it was a whole bit. Yeah, no, but just like rice is just like a big part of just like the diet, and it's just like. I can't imagine most meals. I just can't imagine like having it without rice or just some sort of like meat or whatever. It depends, but like most of the time I just love it. Like when I grew up, I just had like these three main dishes because my parents both worked in healthcare, so they were in and out of the house a lot.
Yeah, and
so like it'd always be it's white rice. And one of the three things, it's either white rice with scrambled eggs, white rice with Spam, or white rice with salmon. And we didn't usually get salmon a lot, and that was my favorite. And that was like.
I don't think I've ever had Spam.
What Spam? Spam is like it's very.
Spam.
Yeah, it's very I think me it's Asian. I don't know why. I think like you see it a lot in like Asian dishes. Like you go to like there's like this like hipster Filipino place, and they made like. I forgot. Like I just went to it once. They made like Spam fries. It's like they cut it up. You know how it's like rectangle or whatever, and they cut it up into like that. I don't know if I could eat it like that. It was kind of weird.
Appropriating Spam.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like it was advertised as a Filipino.
Was
place,
it like $10 for the Spam?
Yeah, it was
fries?
pretty expensive. But
oh my god, you were probably like when you saw that.
Yeah.
How are you eating your Spam? Any way you have it, it's your jam. How are you eating your Spam? Any way you have it, it's a jam. I got Spam between two pieces of bread. I got Spam that keeps me well fed. Got Spam with butter. I got Spam with syrup. Oh yeah, the Spam you really feel it.
Oh, Spam together, make a big old Spam merger. I'm getting cheese on it, I'm make a Spam hamburger. I'm about to make a Spam steak. It tastes great. Put Spam 10 different ways on my plate.
How are you getting your Spam? Any way you have it is a jam. How are you getting your Spam? Any way you have it is a jam.
So how I take my Spam is in my email. Why do I have so many damn emails? Yo, I'm ready to just bail. Honestly, reading them just makes me stale. Man, I want a pale ale. Just want to veto all the email. Oh, look, a coupon, 10% off. Man, get out of there with that frickin' stuff.
How are you getting your Spam? Any way you have it is a jam. How are you getting your Spam? Any way you have it is a jam. Cut it into shapes. Triangle, rectangle, circle.
Fry it in the oil as a French fry. Make the toil. Bench press.
Send it from Spam into inbox, and then you check off that little fox. Firefox is the fox I'm talking about. You know what it is? We don't need security.
Oh, that's how I'm getting my Spam. Anyway, I have it is a jam. That's how I'm getting my Spam. Anyway, I have it is a jam. All right, let's go into some improv.
Ooh.
Okay. Anna, what is our awesome producer Anna in the booth? Can you give us our suggestion?
The suggestion is mask.
Mask.
Ooh.
Yes. Thank you. Oh.
Yeah, here we go with no shame. Hitting the puck, we're at the hockey game. 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 We're at the hockey game.
Yo, I don't even give a fuck. You know who I am. I'm the hockey puck. Yo, I'm black, I'm round and I'm big. And you know what? I'm gonna hit you. You're gonna want a cig. Yeah, I'm coming at your face. Oh, you better get out my way. Make some space. You know me, I'm an ace. I'm a spade. Ooh, oh yeah, a goal was made.
She's a hockey puck. She's a hockey puck. She's a hockey puck. She's a hockey puck.
Yeah, I'm in your face. You can't take it. I'm a crazy fan with my face painted. Yeah, I'm here to cheer you on. Get out of my way. You don't know my team's so strong. Yeah, nobody here can help me. I got my team's name written on my belly. And I'm going to show you a thing or two that my team is never going to lose.
He's a face painted fan.
Face painted fan. Face painted fan.
He's a
face painted fan.
Okay, check me out. I'm swerving so early. Yeah, I'm big. I'm an oversized jersey. I'm a middle school kid, but an XL is what my mom got me. I'm dressed like my good friend Sydney. I'm looking so cool and I'm filled with glee. I got the number 49 on my back because my favorite Canadian is 49. I'm not whack. I'm an oversized jersey. Oversized jersey. Oversized jersey. Oversized jersey.
You see me, I'm coming through real slowly. I flatten on the ice. I'm a Zamboni. Yeah, coming through real large. Yeah, crushing all the ice, all the shards. Yeah, coming through, crushing it, making it flat. You know I do it. That's my natural habitat, to be on the ice, making it smooth. If you want to skate, play hockey, or luge, I'm a Zamboni. I'm a Zamboni. He's a Zamboni. He's a Zamboni.
He's a yo, we're hanging out here at the hockey game.
Yeah, if anybody wants to take a lift, take a ride on the Zamboni.
Honey,
If anybody wants to
you
take a lift, take a ride.
You were just telling me that you...
This is my goal.
Yeah, oh my God, sorry. We were in this class where we're learning to say how we feel.
And
And
it's
like we're
amazing.
being... Yeah, and she told me that her lifelong... Well, you can say it.
Okay. My lifelong goal, is I want to ride on the Zamboni. Yeah.
Well, anybody can take a ride. If anybody would like to take a ride on the Zamboni, that's what I'm here for.
Oh, I'm excited. I feel excited.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's fantastic. So, well, how do we arrange it? Do I have to send you a cashier's
Do
check?
you have an appointment? Are you on Resi?
It's just $3.
Oh.
But I'm also going to request that there's no talk of feelings on the Zamboni.
Oh, no
'cause
talk of
I'm not
feelings.
comfortable.
Yeah, an emotionally unintelligent Zamboni ride.
Wow. I don't know. I'm like a printer. I'm just like printing out feelings now.
Yeah, are you comfortable with that trade-off, babe?
You know what? I feel like I could be, babe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm estranged from my parents, siblings, wife, and children. So please, if anybody wants to ride on the Zamboni, please do so. But no talk of feelings, because I've got mine bottled up, squared away, secluded, sectioned off,
Now,
put in the back.
You should join our class.
you should join our class. I feel like you, by exploring those feelings, will become a better Zamboni driver.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Wait, can
The
I?
skill set that I have is adequate, and I don't want to
Okay,
add
but how
more
do
skill.
you feel?
Oh no.
We're not human doings.
Yeah.
We're human beings.
Feelings. We're human feelings.
We're human feelings.
No.
We're human feelings.
No.
We're
human feelings.
If anybody would like a ride on this apparatus, we can do that. It don't take practice. All you need to do is step up and pay $3 and just keep your feelings all tucked. Tucked deep down inside. Tuck them in your shirt. Tuck them in. Don't bring feelings to work. I don't want to think about how my wife divorced me. We just want to ride in the
We're
Zamboni.
human feelings, not human beings. We're human
Human feelings.
feelings, not human doings.
Oh.
We're human feelings. We're human beings.
Oh, no, you're resonating
Oh my
strange.
gosh, you know what? I just have so many fears. I just feel like a goddamn orange peel. I could just cry out of might. Oh my gosh. I could even have a fight with my feelings. Oh, and then they'll do a dance, and then they'll do a prance, and then we all
Too
can.
sensual.
That's what you can do. Your feelings too. I feel like you're gonna find a new boo.
We're human beings. More feeling. We're human beings, not doing.
Human feelings. I feel like you are
Human
feeling
being.
something.
No. I'm smelling orange. I'm moving my body. I'm moving it all. I'm feeling
Oh,
hot
honey,
now.
let's get on the Zamboni.
Ooh, it's feeling cushion. Feeling the cold under my feet. I feel it pushing.
Yeah,
I
feel
feel
it.
the movement of the Zamboni moving forward. I'm feeling my life and time moving onward. I'm seeing visions of my children's faces. I see him in the ice. I see him on the display case.
Oh yeah, feel it all. You know you need to. Like Brene Brown says, you need to get in the arena.
Oh.
So feel your feelings, turn on the ignition, and your emotional intelligence will have fruition.
Denise, I'm sorry. I miss you.
Speak
I
it.
want to hold you, and I want to kiss you.
Tell her how you feel.
I'm sorry you don't like my sweater, and that it's all moth-eaten. I'll do better. I'll shave my mustache. I'll go to night school. I just love you. Oh, I drool.
Yes.
Every night I cry myself to sleep, and sleep right here in the Zamboni front seat.
Now I don't mean to be a judge or hold a grudge, but your wife divorced you for a sweater? That's a bit much. Maybe you dodged a bullet. That's a kind of small offense. There wasn't something more serious?
I live in this arena.
Oh. I saw that blanket and pillow over there.
A human being. Good feelings. A human being. Night school.
Look at
nice.
you go.
Human
Thank you.
being.
Thank
Look
you.
at the Zamboni go without us. Wait. Oh no.
Oh, now it's in the
Oh,
Zambonis.
no.
Okay, girls. The NBA, it's out. All right. We got to start dating NHL players. Okay. We need to learn hockey.
Yup.
Okay. I know,
Yep.
Basketball was easy. Dribble. They put it in the little hoop net
Right.
thing.
Over basketball. We are done with basketball.
Right.
No more dribble in the giant peach.
Right. Everybody's had baby mamas for days. We need the best child support situation.
Yes.
You know, the thing I love about that is that most of them
What you love?
players, they be Canadian, so they
Ooh, like Drake?
they are just like Drake,
Just like Drake?
just like Drake,
Just like Drake.
and they automatically got that health care.
Right.
Hey, they got a healthcare.
You have
Yes.
a baby with a Canadian hockey player, and that baby's gonna get a school. That baby's gonna get surgery for free.
What?
You don't want your
Surgery?
kid to be in surgery, but
Surgery for free?
and it's gonna get services. And I don't feel comfortable having a kid in the U.S. So hockey it is.
You know what, Dougalina? You smart.
Dougalina, you smart.
Thank you. I read Burks.
You read Burke.
Yeah, I actually went to this half Burger Shack / library, and I read a
Oh.
whole book on how social services are a way for the safety net for us to lift us all up. A tide rises all boats. So
Girl,
you know,
smart.
You reading books at the Burger Shack, library?
I went to Book Burger.
You went to
Book Burger?
You went to Book Burger?
Yeah,
Is that right across the street from Berkeley?
it's just shot from home to Brooklyn. Yeah.
Girl, you smart.
Girl.
Thank you.
I
Thank
heard
you.
that if
I
you
see
have a
you.
baby
Yeah.
in Canada,
But-
the Godfather is automatically Drake.
Oh,
Get out of town.
It's automatically Drake.
It's automatically Drake. And the fairy godmother, who's she gonna be?
Celine
Martin
Dion.
Short.
Celine
Celine Dion.
Yeah, not
Y'all.
Godmother is
I thought
Martin
it was Martin
Short.
If
You are
Celine-
silly.
If
You are
Celine Dion-
silly.
If Celine Dion is not available, it's Martin Short.
Oh
Okay,
my
so like
God.
she, he the first understudy.
Yeah, he's the
Okay.
understudy of.
Yeah.
But you know what? Our babies are also gonna have like dual citizenship, and they can pop back and forth and do rap and hockey, and like this, what? We're setting ourselves up for success.
Yeah, we're setting ourselves up.
Right.
Yeah.
Setting ourselves up for success.
Right.
We're setting ourselves up.
Setting ourselves up.
Setting ourselves up for success. Setting ourselves up. Setting ourselves up. Setting ourselves up for success.
I want my godfather of my baby to be Drake. I want my baby to grow up and be really great. I want my baby to have medical care at hand. I want my baby to grow up playing in a rock band.
I want my baby to be so cute, you know, having lots of baptisms with cousin Justin Trudeau. I want that baby to eat poutine on its bib, and gravy in the crib. Setting ourselves up, setting ourselves up. Oh, no success. Oh, setting ourselves up, setting ourselves up for success.
We ain't doing that NBA. All those boys can go and play. What we gonna do, we gonna hit the border. Not on the border, that's a Mexican place, but it's good. I love some chips and salsa. Ooh, we should go there and do a little salsa. Ooh, I love some chips and dip. And you know what? 3 margaritas. Take a sip.
Oh, setting ourselves up. Setting ourselves up. Setting ourselves up for success. Oh Canada, where Drake is your godfather. Oh Canada,
Where breast milk is made of poutine.
oh Canada,
Oh, running through the 6 with our hose.
oh
Canada,
Oh, Canada.
rest in peace, Norm McDonald.
McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and a Pizza Hut.
McDonald's, Domino's with a bookshelf inside.
Girl, you so smart. You should be entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur.
You're an entrepreneur.
666.
Thank you for listening to the North Coast Podcast. Hey. If you like what you hear, please like, subscribe on your podcast service. Leave a comment on Apple Podcasts. That helps a lot. Check us out at North Coast NYC on social media, northcoastnyc.com for info about shows, and please support us on Patreon for exclusive content and chat with us in our exclusive fan-only Discord where we give freestyle tips and lots more. See you around.
See ya.